Hey guys, Tanza here from the Modern Day Mystic, and I'm here today with the amazing Zen Jen. And Jen is the creator and founder of the I AM Mentorship and the Intuitive Animal Communications Program. Jen, I'm so excited for you. Watching you grow and blossom over the last 6 months has been absolutely amazing. And I know you've had some really big shifts, some really big, realizations and some really big celebrations. But I would love you to just kind of take us back. What was going on in your business when you and I first met, when you first reached out? Tell me a little bit about where you were at with your business at that time.
Yeah. The first word that comes to mind is frustrated. I was frustrated. I knew what I wanted, but I knew I didn't know how to get there. Like I was here and I wanted to be over here. And I said to the universe, I need someone to help me get over here. I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do next. And then you showed up.
I love it. And I love the journey that we went on, because you weren't someone that jumped right into the program. It took you a little bit of time to find, things to get things in order so that you were able to join. And I don't know if I've ever asked you this, but I am curious. How did you know that this was just your next step?
Because I knew I didn't know what to do next. And there's something, I believe very much that when you get to a point and you don't know how to do something, you got to go out and find the person that does know how to do it. Like, why beat my head against a wall until I learn it when somebody's already done all this stuff? And so that was like, go out and find the person that knows what they're doing, that can easily. And I literally said to the universe, I want someone to hand me the steps. I want them just to say, do A, B, and C to get D results. That's what I was looking for. And when I got on your call and just following your page, I could see that you had those answers. You knew what those steps were.
Amazing. And you've had some huge celebrations. I mean, I remember you celebrating that it was something like in your first 2 months into this year, you generated more than all of last year.
Yes.
So
exactly.
That's amazing, because right there, even if you have, zero growth after that point, which I know is impossible, because we both know that once you start growing, it doesn't just stop. So even though if that was where it just kind of maintained, that still is like 6 times last year's income. So that's a really huge celebration. And so when it comes to looking from the perspective of your own internal way that you feel about your business and how you feel being of service to your clients, how has that changed?
Oh my God. I had no idea the work I needed to do until I started doing the work. I didn't realize how much I was in my own way. I didn't realize that talking like I don't want to ask for more money because that's greedy was limiting me. That was, that internal things going on, that fear of growing. I didn't even know I feared it. Not having the confidence to ask for what I wanted or what I felt like I was worth. And what I thought I was worth was a lot less than I think now. It's made a huge difference in the way I feel and the way I can talk about my business too. 6 months ago, I would talk about it, but maybe more so in like a quiet whisper to someone who I thought might be interested in hearing. And now it's like, I've logoed my car. It is who I am. It's like, it's the thing that I am of service to the world, and it generates abundance for my life. It fits into my family now. One of my mottos was less work, more money. And that was another reason that brought me to you, because I thought, if I'm only charging peanuts for what I'm doing, I'm going to have to work my brains out to have the kind of money I want to generate. And you helped me see how to make more money for less work. And that was huge to have, again, that possibility that kind of like showed up that I didn't even know was there.
Amazing. And your clients, I mean, you've been doing big events, like you were just sharing with me about
Mhm.
the events you've been invited to speak at and that you were speaking at. And you have been running your program, your intuitive animal communication program. I've never seen anything like it. It's so amazing. And watching the celebrations that your clients are having it's amazing. It's mind-blowing. So would you say, how is that on like a scale of fulfillment? How do you feel when you get to see those celebrations your clients are having?
It's it's massive confirmation for one, because at the beginning, those thoughts went through my head of like, who am I? Who am I to teach this kind of thing? Who am I? I didn't know I was able to do it, but I followed that intuitive knowing that kept pushing me, saying, trust you can do it. And the results I've had from this program have absolutely exceeded my expectations, let alone the clients. I mean, they're in the first week of the program, people are communicating with animals. And like, that was amazing. I thought, now what do we do for the next 11 weeks, right? But oh yeah, there's lots to do. But it really, it's an incredible transformation, and to be able to feel really of service, to make a difference for people instead of me doing the work for them, teaching them how to do the work for themselves, is really empowerment. And that's ultimately what I'm teaching these people, is how to empower themselves to be able to do anything they want to do in life.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean,
Yeah.
that's life changing alone. And then you have clients that are going out there and building businesses for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Amazing.
I've got mentees that are already charging and have paid clients, and they're not even completed the program yet. So the possibilities for them are just incredible. They're already up and running. They're already doing amazing things. And it's a really great feeling to know that I'm a part of that.
Amazing. So,
Mhm.
what is something that you would say to someone if you were talking to someone and they were like, "Oh, I've been thinking about joining this modern day mystic mastermind, but I'm afraid. I don't know if I can do it."
Mhm.
What would you say
Mhm.
to them?
I would say that if they're getting the urge and they have that intuitive knowing come in and tell them to go for it, that they need to trust it, because I felt the same way. I was terrified, but I really knew that I needed the help, and that I asked for the help, and that it was handed there right for me, but it was time to invest in me. And yeah, that meant financially, but that also meant much more than that. It meant so much more. It meant diving in deeper to myself, my business, who I am, what I want that to look like, how I want that to feel, what is it I'm doing in the world, how do I want to leave an impact. That kind of investment to find that stuff out about yourself is priceless. Like, you can't put a price tag on figuring out who you are and how you service the world and why you're here. You can't put a price on that. So if money is something that's stopping people, I highly recommend that they blow past it, because the program paid for itself within the time frame of being in the program. So, and I think that that would work for everybody. If they make the investment less worried about the financial and more invested in their own growth, the results just are amazing.
Incredible. And I love, it's been such an honor getting to watch you grow and blossom, and watching, it's almost like, the puzzle pieces just came into order
Yes.
and things started to click together for you. And I remember when you first really got fired up about this, intuitive animal communications program. And I remember going through that with you, and it was almost like it just seemed to be such a natural extension of who you are and what you're here to do.
Mm.
Would you say that your business feels easier than it used to?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, because you know what, Tanza, when I was a kid, I knew that I wanted to work with animals. I knew I wanted this to be my life, but then life got in the way, and everybody else kind of programmed me into another direction. And I bringing it, even when I got to the point when I met you, I had animal communication there, but it wasn't the bread and butter of it. I was trying to do too many things. I was trying to say, I'm a jack of all trades, I can do it all. And that really is kind of a scattered energy. And you get not good results when you're kind of trying to be everywhere and be everything. So you really helped me narrow down what it is I really love and enjoy doing and want to do. And of course, it led me back to animals, which I knew I wanted to do from a kid. And so that helped me get rid of the scattered and stay extremely focused on exactly who I am and what I have to offer. And that just increased confidence and ease. Like it just, like you're saying, it made it so much easier to just come to work because I know it. There's nothing to learn, there's nothing to prove. I just am who I am and I know what I know, and that just makes the work easy.
Do you think, 6 months ago, if we could rewind or travel back and go talk to who you were at that point in time, that woman, do you think she would have thought it was really possible, instead of charging under $100 an hour, she could be paid thousands of dollars to work on going with people?
And here's the thing, I always wanted more and envied those that were charging more, but I had this fear about it. There was this block around that. And so realizing that that's okay, that's a possibility. Like it was about breaking down my own barrier about that. It's not that people were saying you're not worth that. I was saying that. So through the process of investing in myself, I discovered that I am worth that. I am worth that and more. And that is a huge, huge shift. And people that know me and my friends and family can see that change in me. People are saying, wow, look at the change in you. And it's a really good change. And I really love it. I love feeling like I am worthy of what I have and what I ask for.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And just witnessing you, your social media has blown up. Your programs have taken off with great success. You're celebrating your mentee successes, and, your business is becoming more and more profitable and giving you that lifestyle that you were craving. And this is just the beginning. And I think that's my favorite part when I get to watch an amazing mystic like yourself, is that I know that this is just the beginning for you. That inner work has happened, that foundation has been laid, and now it's time for you to really continue to grow, to shine your light, to spread your message. And I know that you will. I know that you will. I know, especially after talking to you about the events you're doing and the growth that's happening in your world and what, the celebrations your clients are having. It has just been such a privilege to watch you, and I will continue to be here cheering you on. And I can't wait to see where the future of Zen Jen goes, and the future of the I AM Mentorship, the future of the intuitive animal communications program, and the way it all continues to develop. So truly, Jen, it has been such an honor. I'm so grateful that I've got amazing people like you in my life, and it has been just incredible to watch you grow.
Thank you, Tanza. It's been amazing to be a part of your program, and not just you, which you are of course great, but the environment, the whole group of women supporting each other and encouraging each other and celebrating each other is like nothing I've ever experienced. And that alone is just, people got to get in that, because I'm so grateful for the ladies I met, the possibilities I learned, the support I got. It was incredible. And the information you shared, and the way you teach, and the knowledge you have about the logistics and the business part of it was phenomenal. It was absolutely incredible. It answered all my questions, but the spiritual side of it and the mindset work combined with that stuff it's just a complete package. There's nothing else out there that can service someone in this kind of industry trying to do what they're trying to do the way your program does. It is the complete package. Nothing compares. And I am so proud of myself for investing in myself and investing in this program, and very grateful that you popped into my Facebook newsfeed.
Well, I'm so grateful too, and thank you for that, Jen. And like I said, I know that this is really just the beginning for you, and I know that this work that has been done, it's just the foundation. So now that you're going to be able to build your empire, And that's, you know, that work that you do is so important, so needed. And I'm celebrating already not only the lives that you change, but the lives that your clients are changing as well. Powerful,
Yeah,
powerful.
it's an amazing, yeah, ripple effect. It's awesome. It's awesome stuff. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, Jen, thank you so much for taking the time and talking about your experience in the program. And, you know, I'm definitely always going to be here celebrating, cheering you on continuously. And I'm so excited to see what the future holds for Zen Jen. Thanks, guys,
Me too.
for taking
Thank
the
you.
time. Thank you guys for taking this time to watch this. And if you have any questions about Jen's program, you can find her on Facebook at Zen Jen. And Jen, your website is also www.zengen.ca, correct?
Yep, that's right.
Perfect. You can check her out, especially if you're looking to get into animal communications. Her intuitive animal communications program is getting incredible results for her clients. It has been such a privilege helping her to develop this, get this powerful work out into the world. And if you have any other questions about the Modern Day Mystic Mastermind, make sure that you pop on over to the website, www.tanzalinstall.com, or send me a message on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Chat soon.